Hello, it's Ted Corliss with the Corliss Barfield Trial Group in Tampa, Florida. Today's question is about the Ghost Ship warehouse fire in Oakland, California. I have done previous videos about cases that we've handled associated with fire. And fortunately, for the people that I've worked with, we've never seen a fire like the Ghost Ship fire that just occurred in Oakland that caused the loss of life of 36 people. When you see photographs of the second floor of the warehouse, it almost looked like an antique mall, and there were narrow passageways that I'm certain when the fire commenced were impossible to navigate, which is what resulted in such a tremendous loss of life. The individual property itself was almost abandoned. The gentleman who was the landlord, his name is Derick, Almena, was interviewed on Good Morning America the day after the fire, and you can imagine the look on his face when he's being confronted about the fact that he had this event, this rock concert, at a location that had not been the subject of any kind of inspection or investigation by state authorities until after the fire occurred. This particular warehouse looked like a burnout warehouse before the actual fire occurred. As for the actual cause of the fire, the information that we've been able to gain access to indicates that there is still a variety of theories about how the fire started. One of them is that the fire began from an electrical short that occurred in an abandoned or half-used refrigerator. That theory seems to be getting tossed for some other ideas regarding the possibility that it may have been started by people that were smoking in a particular location. But more than anything, the event itself was occurring without permits and was just a random event. So when the fire occurred, the first responders that got there had found people dead almost immediately. It's just a terrible, terrible event. In terms of who's going to become responsible for that, of course, the state authorities are looking at Mr. Almena and are investigating him in terms of whether or not he had provided necessary exits for the location, which I'm very doubtful that he did, or looking at some of the property that was being stored there by others that may itself have been part of the fire. But here's the thing, when you look at fires like this, or you take a look at other rock concerts where this has happened, I think there was another one of these fires about a decade ago involving a big hair band. I don't think it was Hairspray that started the fire, but when it did, it just caused so much destruction. Here's the message for this video. If you're going to a public event and it is at a location that is designed like this to give the impression of being kind of the edgy, abandoned, avant-garde location, it's important you understand what you may be dealing with in the event a fire like this breaks out. Protect yourself. Maybe don't go. Watch it on YouTube. But here's the thing. As property owners, people like this man who had this kind of event are ultimately responsible for the loss of life and the damage that's caused by these events. This fire was so destructive, it not only caused damage at that location, but at other locations in the immediate area near the warehouse. If you have more questions about the Ghost Ship warehouse fire, or if you have questions about insurance claims, or you have a question that you'd like us to answer, I'd love to hear from you. Just give us a call or check out our website at www.corlissbarfield.com. Be well.